My first jazz gig. Even there's so many that are important to me, to be honest. You know, in Port Elizabeth as well, with a great Count Judge. I used to go to that. I was saying, to practice, and there was a jam session, and I found myself there, and that's how Duke McCarthy, saw me. And the first gig I did was a big band with Victor Antoni, and it was not an easy one. That was like a first challenge. Now to use the skills of reading. I've been reading, doing classical stuff. Now I had to read real jazz stuff, jazz is a language. Jazz is a language. So. But I had ears, I managed to pull through, That was the one. And it was for how long? For a month. Yeah. So I left home prematurely, just after finishing my trip. Yeah, that was the first one.
I think you are fortunate. I think you always loved.
Yeah.
I really think.
But the one that I loved the most was the one I did with Pat Machigis. I think that one was very funny, because we didn't rehearse. That was like a initiation of some sort, because we did not rehearse, and he arrived at the performing space on a Sunday in the afternoon at the Rainbow. I remember. That was my first encounter with him. It was him, Mark Doobie, I think he's here at Unisa now as a professor there, and Lulu Gonzalez, the late. And it was a small band. It was a quartet. I was so, tiny, very tiny at the time, and and I'm shaking like a schoolboy, And I walked in, I think I arrived later. So I went in there. I remember he was not wearing anything. He was wearing a hat, but nothing here in the pants, because Durban is so hot. And playing piano, and it was so scary, and he played piano low there, like, So I went to Greg. He says, Smile. Because he had this shaking band. As practice which did not rehearse. Uzawus Bonella. I'm playing my compositions. He's laughing. He said, Uzawus Bonella. And I saw the sketches. He said, I have these little things here. He had a funny writing, man. His notes were this big. Even the title of the songs were funny. So I wanted to laugh at the same time. He had titles like da 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 da. It's like da bo da da, like a sister to the father kind of. And he says, why are you laughing? He says, man, I named the song. If I'm umvubo, if I'm umga, but he was very supportive, and we played, so I had to use my ears. At the end of the gig, he said, wow. That was great, man. You did very well, And every time he'd come, he said, no, I want fair, So our relationship never ended. Yeah.